Ever wonder what makes millionaires different? It's not just luck. They have daily habits that unlock success, and guess what? The wealthy often keep them under wraps. But not anymore. And you are in the right place. Let's jumpstart discovering 10 millionaire habits rich people hide from you. Get inspired and transform dreams into money, freedom, joy. Welcome to Millionize. Number 1, the focus formula. Millionaires don't just have to-do lists. They focus on what brings the highest return and ruthlessly cut the rest. This means laser-sharp focus on activities that directly build wealth or move them closer to big goals. They also understand that starting their day before the sun rises gives them a head start and time to plan their day without distractions. Ready to test your focus? Let's practice. Think about your current job and ask yourself, does this directly move me closer to my financial goals and the life I want? Be honest. And if the answer is yes, then fantastic. If not, keep watching and we'll show you how to get there. Number 2, the power of self-investment. Whether it's formal education or developing a success mindset, millionaires invest in becoming better, which translates directly into their earning potential. Reading is a foundational habit for them. It exposes them to new ideas, strategies, and perspectives on wealth creation. Successful people are lifelong learners. Power move. Want to level up your financial knowledge without breaking the bank? Your local library is a great start, and be sure to subscribe to this channel. We'll be your go-to source for actionable wealth-building tips and strategies. Number 3, build a success circle. Your network truly is your net worth. Millionaires know that surrounding themselves with the right people is key, but it's not about aimless socializing. Strategic connections, people who offer mentorship, partnerships, insights, and opportunities, propel you towards success faster. Action. Let's activate your network. Make a quick list of people who could support your wealth-building journey. Then, don't just think about what they can do for you. Become a valuable resource to them. Why? Offering your skills builds trust, demonstrates your commitment, and deepens the connection. Remember, you don't want just a contact list. You want true relationships. Number 4, elevate your game. Find a mentor. Picture this. You're setting off on a climb, aiming for that financial summit. Problem is, the path is full of hidden obstacles, slippery slopes where others have lost their footing, and you only have a vague map. That's trying to build wealth without a mentor. Now imagine a seasoned guide appears. They've been to the top before. They know the safe route, the shortcuts, even where to find the best resources along the way. That's a mentor. They don't carry you to the summit, but they light the path, making your journey faster, safer, and way more likely to succeed. But remember, it's not about finding a savior. You gotta climb with your own 2 feet. A good mentor gives you the tools and the roadmap, but you do the work. Head start. Think about successful people you admire, even from afar. Dive into their journey through interviews or books. It's a first step, but a powerful one. Number 5, goals fuel growth. Millionaires don't just dream, they plan. Clear goals are their roadmap, and they break them down into smaller steps for steady progress. Regular review keeps them adaptable, ensuring they stay on track. Setbacks are inevitable, but millionaires refuse to be derailed. They use obstacles as fuel, finding new ways to innovate and create value, ultimately getting paid for their resilience. Number 6, income expansion. Millionaires understand that wealth isn't built on saving alone, it's about aggressively growing your income streams. They explore side hustles, smart investments, even building businesses. Their focus is constant expansion. Why? Because relying on a single source of income is a recipe for financial vulnerability. Diversifying their income is how they build a fortress of financial stability. And here's the secret. Investing is the fuel that ignites true wealth creation. Time for a reality check. Could your money be working harder for you? We will share strategies and success stories in our future videos. Number 7, investing wisely. Millionaires understand that building wealth rarely happens by playing it safe. Calculated risk-taking is part of the game, but, and this is key, they don't gamble blindly. They tirelessly research opportunities, analyze the potential downsides, and strategize ways to mitigate those risks. It's not about recklessness, it's about replacing fear with informed confidence. Think of it like this. Playing it safe often means accepting slow or even no financial growth. Millionaires embrace calculated action because they know the biggest risk of all is standing still. Through careful analysis, they spot the opportunities where the potential reward far outweighs the calculated risk. Are you familiar with investments that often requires calculated risk like stocks, cryptocurrency, real estate, even startups? These are just a few examples of what Millionize loves to talk about. Stay tuned. Number 8, outsource for success. Millionaires understand that their time is their most precious asset. They don't waste time in tasks that drain their energy and don't directly contribute to growing their wealth. That's why they strategically outsource and delegate. Need your taxes filed, website updated, or once in a while house cleaned, right? Hey, there's an expert for that. This frees up their focus for the big picture, the deals, the investments, the strategies that bring in the true windfalls. But here's the thing, millionaires don't pretend to know everything. They build relationships with advisors and skilled specialists, tapping into knowledge that would take them years to acquire on their own. Seeking expert advice isn't a weakness, it's a superpower. It accelerates their growth and helps them avoid costly mistakes. Business idea. What's one hidden superpower you could monetize? Don't worry, we'll brainstorm ways to turn your unique skill into a profitable side hustle. Hit subscribe. Number 9, health is wealth. Millionaires know that true wealth isn't just about their bank account. It's about having the energy, mental clarity, and resilience to achieve their goals and enjoy the rewards. They understand that their body and mind are powerful tools in the pursuit of success. This means fueling their bodies with nutritious foods, not just what's convenient. It means making time for fitness, whether that's hitting the gym or a brisk morning walk. They prioritize sleep, knowing that a well-rested mind makes better financial decisions. But it goes beyond the basics. Millionaires often incorporate practices to boost their mental well-being. Waking early gives them time for goal setting or quiet reflection. Dressing well isn't about vanity, it's about projecting confidence that attracts opportunity. And meditation? That builds the focus needed to navigate the ups and downs of wealth building. Remember, peak performance, the kind that leads to extraordinary wealth, requires investing in yourself on every level. And you, are you investing enough in your own peak performance? Number 10, they practice gratitude. Millionaires understand that gratitude isn't just about feeling thankful, it's their secret weapon. By intentionally focusing on what they do have, they unlock an abundance mindset that propels them toward even greater success. This keeps them grounded during setbacks, reminding them of the victories they've already achieved, fueling their unstoppable determination. Gratitude is their shield against the traps of instant gratification. Those tempting impulse buys? Millionaires see past the momentary pleasure, recognizing that small sacrifices today are investments in the extraordinary future they're building. Every time they choose gratitude, they choose to strengthen their empire. And there you have it, the millionaire habits rich people hide from you. Remember, it's not about copying what rich people do, but rather understanding the principles behind these habits and how you can apply them to your life. These habits aren't comfortable for everyone. That's why they're powerful. Millionaires embrace discomfort, challenge the status quo, and aren't afraid to think differently. Don't try to change everything overnight. Pick one of these habits to try for a week. Comment below which one. Ready to level up your life? Subscribe, hit that like button, and unlock your potential together with Millionize.